There's Josh Allen. There's Jordan Love. Is Gio Lopez the next great G5 QB to make it to the NFL? More on him after the break. Alfred here, host of the official On Campus to Canton YouTube feed. We specialize in recruiting all year long, but doing a few videos here on rising sophomores. So just coming off their freshman year of guys we kind of liked going into the season and looks like they are proving themselves and headed for a big 2024. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to bring awareness and really push C2C football leagues, Campus to Canton, where you have a college fantasy football side that then carries over to your NFL fantasy football team, dynasty team. And so that's why guys like Gio Lopez really matter. He can give you 2 or 3 years of college production, and then also in rare cases, a G5 guy makes it to the NFL and is a top 10 quarterback like Jordan Love and Josh Allen from Utah State and Wyoming, respectively, did this year. So let's get into it about Gio Lopez. And first, I want to walk you through what he did as a true freshman that makes us excited about his future. We'll roll the clip here. This is against Troy in the Sun Belt Championship game. You can see here a beautiful dime that's going to be kind of a back shoulder. Doesn't make the catch, but still gives you an idea of some arm strength there and some accuracy. Then he's got a little flick here. I like that little off platform. He's going to show his wheels here and scramble a little bit, make a juke. He definitely is a dual threat guy. Even at 230 pounds, he can get moving. Now, we see the little play action, gets the ball out quickly. Like to see that arm action, be rapid and be able to get that ball quickly out. Now, you've got a scramble here, kind of wide open space, but, 20 plus yards for the touchdown. That is going to be huge for fantasy football implications. And as we keep going here, this is now going to be the bowl game. And really like that rolling out, and he zips it to the corner of the end zone. You got to love that for a guy showing that zip, showing that outside the hash arm talent. We're going to have a scramble here. And of course, for fantasy, I don't need to prove it to you. Scrambling is the name of the game. Being able to contribute on the ground and get those rushing touchdowns is going to be huge for Gio's fantasy value. But he really does show a strong arm. He can get that ball into tight spaces. He can get it quickly to his receivers, both with a quick release and power and zip on the ball. Now, this is another one, a pump fake, and then just laser beam outside the hash to the sideline. These are big time throws that show the kind of arm that we can expect on a guy with some NFL upside. Now you like that swag point at the corner of the end zone and getting it down there, about a 50-yard in the air throw on time to a guy coming back to the ball. And then this one over the shoulder. Are you kidding me? That is a big time throw, single coverage, and just putting it absolutely where it needs to be. And we're going to have another nice scramble here. He's going to break some tackles, 230 pounds, tough to bring down when he gets going. And that's the kind of quarterback showing all those tools that we want for fantasy purposes. So really like to see what Gio Lopez showed in the bowl game and in limited action during the regular season. This is a guy poised for a 2024 breakout. Now, why do we like the South Alabama offense? They have done some work here since Majel Applewhite was the OC for the Jaguars in 2022. Carter Bradley, their starting quarterback, who really took all the snaps, was 16th in the nation in TDs and 22nd in passing yards. That basically tells you he is a QB2 in any fantasy college league, which is a huge deal. You most of the time are starting 2 QBs, sometimes more than that in these formats. And so a top 25 QB is legitimately a starter for your fantasy side. Now, in 2023, their passing stats, their overall passing for Carter Bradley was lighter. However, the overall passing numbers for the entire team were comparable. They had about the same amount of TDs and the same amount of total passing yards. It just got split between Carter Bradley and then also some Desmond Trotter and then also Gio Lopez. So total production about the same, but split between 2 QBs or 3 QBs. So don't just look at Carter Bradley year to year. The one thing that the QB position has not been able to do under Applewhite so far is run the football. Gio Lopez obviously showing in those clips he can do this. He did it in the bowl game, and he can add this element in a big way, averaging 60 yards on the ground in the 2 games he saw the majority of the snaps. He was also a pretty efficient passer with 67% completion and a 7.8 yards per attempt. Not too bad for the true freshman. I think this is a guy who can absolutely give you 2 to 3 years of very good startable QB production on the college side. I think there are tools here to possibly look at a P4 promotion through the transfer portal. And, I don't think NFL is out of the question with this guy because he does show that arm strength, which is usually a limiting factor. And he is a dual threat, which the NFL loves right now. I think this is a guy you could hear a lot from over the next 2 or 3 years. Absolutely free on the college side in your fantasy leagues right now. Absolutely go pick up Gio Lopez, South Alabama, and I think you're going to be in for a nice surprise. Again, like and subscribe to this channel for more college football sleeper content, as well as C2C and NFL Devy and Dynasty content.